Well, if you've forgotten, here's your reminder. Mother's Day is this weekend.
Well, Kyle, Erica, if you're an Eagles fan, the vibes are immaculate tonight. But if you're a Chiefs fan, honestly, you probably have cleared out of the stadium right now.
Hey, Gabrielle, like John mentioned, a little chilly out here, but that hasn't stopped probably hundreds of people from coming out today.
The Columbia man arrested in connection to a deadly shooting in Boone County last Thursday told police he shot at the victim. Detroit police are investigating tonight after a man claimed he killed his wife with a sword. Listen to this. Police say early Sunday morning, a man in his late 60s came into the police station and confessed to the killing. So, Jess, we just got this into the newsroom about 5 minutes ago. Our newsroom, just like I mentioned, is reaching out to law enforcement to see if we have any updates on damage. As of 10:05 p.m., so just about 6 minutes ago, we did learn from the sheriff's office, the Callaway County Sheriff's Office. They said so far there is no reported damage or injuries, but the storm hasn't fully passed yet.
Hey guys, definitely living out the dream today. Really excited to be assigned this story today. Now at Trader Joe's, I'm seeing a lot of flowers, branded bags, and frozen food. My favorite would probably be the flowers. Can't get enough of some fresh flowers. But the very first item that sold today was actually a bag of chips. We are here at the Super Bowl experience in New Orleans. Mid-Missouri, come along. I'm going to take you through everything it has to offer.
It's here at Motel 41, just around the corner from the sheriff's office, where the manager here tells me that someone booked a 14-day stay in this room where Casey White and Vicki White were staying.
The Department of Health and Human Services announced a pilot program to tap into Medicare and Medicaid data to search for the root cause of autism. The department said the database will draw from insurance claims, medical records, and data from wearable technology like smartwatches. New dash cam video shows the moment a building exploded in Kansas. Mid-Missouri, check this out. Now, you're going to look at the top right corner of your screen. You can see firefighters outside that building running away from those flames after that building explodes.
Now, my personal family actually drove 16 hours all the way from Pennsylvania to be here tomorrow at the walk. So come out, support the Walk to End Alzheimer's here at Faurot Field tomorrow, and we hope to see you there, Mid-Missouri. The sights and sounds of Super Bowl 59 are truly never-ending. This week, the St. Louis Cathedral in the French Quarter is putting on a spectacular light show for fans and locals alike. Take a look. You at home can see this. We've got cars pulling through right now. So you don't even really have to leave your car to donate today.
No, let us be cold for you. You can bring any kind of donation.
We're bringing you more details tonight after pro-Palestinian protesters were arrested for blocking the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade this morning. The University of Missouri's president met with the governor this week to discuss crime in Columbia. But the meeting didn't include Columbia city leaders or police.
Well, have you ever wanted to get chicken soup in your Halloween bucket?
Well, Lucas, I'm sure everyone is probably saying no to that question, but in case you said yes, Progresso has something for you.
Natalie, the fans are out in full force here at the Super Bowl experience. Now, come here. I want to show you this. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful helmets. I'm a big fan of some sparkly things. These are gleaming.
Troopers are investigating a deadly crash in Gasconade County. It happened on Route N near Highway 100 around 9 o'clock this morning.
Marissa and Lucas, during our sit-down interview, Senator Blunt spoke with me about his accomplishments, his legacy, and what he envisions for the future of Missouri. How has this transitional period been for you?
Oh, it's been great. We're assembling a great team.
Columbia City Council has called for a special election to fill the Ward 2 council member seat. We told you last week that Councilwoman Lisa Meyer will be stepping down from her position later this month. Ruppnow died on the way to the hospital from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Here's everything else we know about the shooting so far. Definitely a cold day tomorrow, Mid-Missouri. Thank you, Chance. Powerhouse Community Development hosted its annual Thanksgiving meal today. It's an event that's been happening for over 2 decades.
A lot of preparation from both sides, Lucas, as it's only Monday.
We've got a full week ahead, so there's a lot to stay tuned for. A lot coming from the players, a lot coming from the teams, a lot coming from the media.
Mid-Missouri, if you're about to head out tonight, you may want to grab that umbrella. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5 on ABC 17 News. I'm Meghan Drakas. In tonight's Mid-Missouri's Cold Case Files, I'm digging into the story of 26-year-old Jamar Hicks. Police say the Boone County man was shot and killed in a triple shooting in East Columbia. 8 years later, his mother is pleading for someone to come forward to police to share who killed her son.
I just don't understand why no one will come forward and end this.
It's been more than 8 years of waiting for justice for Vivian Morgan.
He was a kind and sweet young man, had a crazy laugh that everybody loved. You heard him coming.
Jamar Hicks was born in Minneapolis in 1990 and moved to Columbia when he was 5 years old. He had 2 daughters and a son.
I was taken maybe a month before he passed. He was a great dad. He loved to go places and do things with the kids.
She says every year for Christmas, the kids ask for items with their dad's photos on them.
I think it's just hard for them not to grow up with a father.
On July 16th, 2017, everything changed for the family.
How did you learn that your son had been killed?
A friend of mine called me at 3 o'clock in the morning, and she told me her son was there, and he said that Jamar had been shot and he wasn't breathing. And it didn't even really register with me. I was just like, what does he mean?
Morgan says they eventually found Hicks at the hospital.
It took maybe an hour. We were sitting there, and then the doctors came out, and they told me that he was gone. And I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you have the wrong person. It's not my son.
Hicks' mother says she's heard different stories throughout the years.
I've just heard rumors and rumors and rumors.
Some saying the shooting was an accident or it was over a girl.
It would be different if he was like into gangs and stuff like that, but he just went to work and took care of his kids.
I believe this was a targeted event.
Lieutenant Matt Graymore says when the shots were fired, police were nearby at the IHOP and ran over.
I think they were ambushed, is what it looked like to me.
They found Hicks and 2 of his friends, a man and woman in their 20s, both shot, but they survived.
The belief is they were all shot while inside the car. 2 were able to run out and get out of the car.
Lieutenant Graymore revealing Hicks was found inside the car and was shot multiple times.
You could tell that the car had come across the road and had rested after hitting the curb here where it came to a stop.
Graymore said police collected shell casings, Hicks' car, clothing, and surveillance footage.
I don't know of anybody that talked bad about Jamar.
Today, Hicks' presence can still be found throughout his mother's home.
This was our last family picture we took. He said that, Mom, you ready to get the picture because this is the last picture I'm going to take.
Morgan is pleading for someone to be brave enough to speak up and bring justice to her son's case.
I guess they fear their life, which is understandable, but I feel like we need to get justice for Jamar. He was a very kind person.
She says if roles were reversed,
and I think he would do it for one of them.
Columbia police ask if you know anything about this case. You contact them to help bring closure to Hicks' family. Tonight, I'm giving you an inside look at the latest development of the Voluntary Action Center's Opportunity Campus. You may remember last August, I took you through the early construction of the Columbia site along Business Loop 70, and it looked like this. Now, at that time, this is what the homeless population looked like in Boone County, eventually peaking at 451 people in September of 2024. Now, since then, the population has dropped nearly in half and sits at just over 200 people. But still, there's more work to be done.
Big picture is to make homelessness brief, rare, the non-recurring.
From breaking ground in February 2024 to development in June 2025, the walls are being put up in the Resource Center.
It'll be the first quarter of next year when we'll begin to occupy.
The campus was originally set to open this fall, but Voluntary Action Center Executive Director Ed Stansberry says the building process has seen delays from the weather and the need to rework plans after subcontractors came in over budget. When you walk into the Cindy Mustard Resource Center, you'll see the medical clinic and spaces for community partners on your left.
Okay, so this southern portion of it will be for the community partners.
In the middle, a courtyard to get sunlight.
I hope that we can have a garden club partner or somebody that would take an interest in helping us do some landscaping.
To the right, offices for 14 VAC employees and storage for diapers, emergency food, household cleaning kits, and hygiene items.
With our proximity to the shelter, that the demand for VAC services is going to continue to go up.
Next to the Resource Center stands the steel outline of the 125-bed shelter. The 30,000 square foot building will have mailboxes, showers, laundry, kennels, and an overflow area for additional beds.
As we continue on to the east, just on the east side of the commercial kitchen is the dining room.
Stansberry says he doesn't expect tariffs to delay construction or affect costs.
We had all of the subcontracts in place prior to any worries about tariffs hitting the scene. So we feel good about where we are price-wise.
Along with its partners, including Turning Point, Rumothy and Como, Missouri Faith Voices, and Loaves and Fishes, the campus will also have case managers who help people find affordable housing.
As folks have had their rental rates raised, they can't afford them, so they leave that apartment only to find out that landlords are asking for double deposits.
According to Apartments.com, the average two-bedroom rent in Columbia in 2025 is $1,156. That's up 10.3% from last year and would require a salary of over $46,000.
That's a lot of folks that we're gonna help here.
Stansberry says the campus wants to be mindful of the community. He says they're developing a good neighbor policy to put expectations into place for clients to avoid negatively affecting surrounding homes and businesses. Stansberry predicts the Resource Center will be open next March, with the shelter following in April or May. To run the campus, he estimates it'll cost $1.2 to $1.5 million each year.